Richard Y in Feasterville, Trevo. Scope of work is going to be 3 line items. One, he's going to bring in a planter box over there. So we're just going to bring in mushroom, topsoil, 2 playground mulch, 3 topsoil around the pool. So he's going to bring a planter box over there for like tomatoes and such. So all he wants us to do, he's going to build it, whatever. We're just going to bring in, I calculated 14, or check the notes, it's 0.37 yards, which is like 14 bags that are 0.75 of mushroom mix, kind of like a planting topsoil. You could also put in a little bit of, if it seems like that might be short, you could put in a little bit of topsoil if we have it, if we get this pool job here, and like start with that, and then you can top it off with the mushroom mix. Anyway, small planters over there, just fill them up, not a huge thing. But over here, this will be the bulk of the work here. So old play sets in, he had playground mulch put down, he said 4 or 5 years ago, so now this is the current state. So I'll put a note in there, we want to get as much as this like play stuff out of here as possible. Obviously we're not going to remove the play set, but everything else, like all this stuff, we should be able to just move it out of the way. Hopefully they can do that prior, and then we're just going to bust the whole area out. I would probably too, so you can see it's like wood tied in, maybe cut somewhat of an edge for him here so there's some definition between the lawn and the playground set. But anyway, the whole area, just gonna bust out all the weeds, you know, clear it all out, rake out some of this old stuff. I would probably, yeah, just do your best to really bust it out, maybe till it up a little bit to try to really kill out any growth. While we're here and doing it, maybe string trim this area. I wouldn't want to do this whole job and we get this funky growth over the fence here. So just string trim the growth, and then maybe string trim edge along the play area. Just trying to like hook up this whole area here. I'm going to give them the option for weed barrier fabric and not. So one will be if we, and I told them weed barrier fabric will be better in the short term. We're holding the stuff down, but it is a little bit more. So I'll give him the option of weed barrier fabric. You need a good bit of it, and if we do that, you really want to make sure that we rake out a good bit of this stuff, and then you know, go thick with the playground mulch either way. I'd say if we do fabric, you know, 2, whatever you got to do to get rid of the 4 yards is what I'm estimating it for, but you know, 2 inches if there's fabric. If there's no fabric, maybe even another inch, like 3 inches. But and then I would definitely put down a pre-emergent. Probably can spray too. If you spray all prior is fine. You're gonna have so much playground mulch on top, it's not gonna be an issue. I wouldn't go bonkers with the spray just because it's a kids area. Honestly, scratch the spray. You can put pre-emergent, don't spray, just to be on the safe side. Shouldn't be a problem, especially if you're putting fabric and then mulch on top, but just to be on the safe side, people get funky with spray. So leave the spray out of it, but pre-emergent, fabric if he picks it, and then just playground mulch the whole area. And then the last line item will be just filling in this area. It's just like a gully, kind of a ditch in here with topsoil. So it's just really like here starts, and then all here, they had to dig it out when they put the pool in. And then I would say like right around here, you can kind of end it. You don't really need to do it in the front. It's just to kind of fill in that like gully in the back here. And that's it.